Hi guys, welcome to grade 6 English. Today we are going to pick up from where we stopped last time. As you remember very well, last time we just started a story which was on page 84. Now we stopped on flashback. We just started the definition and we did not finish what it really means. Now, when we say flashback, we mean we are trying to recall what happened previously. That's a flashback. A flashback is like you are remembering something. Now, English writers use flashbacks in a number of ways. They use flashbacks when they're trying to write about a story. I'll give you an example. Let's give an example. Chanju is trying to tell a story to the class. So she starts the story. She starts telling the story. And then she remembers something which has a relation to the story. So she'll pause the story and she'll start the flashback. For example, in a movie, you will see that there are a lot of flashbacks. They will say 2 hours earlier or 45 days before the D-Day. Alright? That's a flashback. They're trying to recall. Now, how does our grade 6 English book define what a flashback is? So, a flashback is when you write in the first person. Okay? You use the first person pronoun when you are trying to explain a flashback. But that's not the definition, but that's just how to write a flashback. But the definition of a flashback is, this is when a story refers to an earlier event. You are referring to an earlier event, but does not tell the reader straight what happened. It doesn't go straight away in telling the reader what happened. Alright? They have to read the whole story to find out. It's more like you're trying to keep the reader in suspense. When you're trying to keep the reader in suspense, that's what you do. You give a flashback, but you do not finish the whole flashback. So, usually, with a flashback, the readers have to read through, to read on, to find out what exactly happened. So, the reader will say, okay, in the flashback, this is what happened. But they did not finish the flashback. I should continue reading again and again. This flashback is mainly used in storytelling books. For example, in our story, which is on page 84, which says there is Kensuke who made a promise to a boy that the boy will go home, but the promise wasn't fulfilled. So the story tells or recounts a flashback of how all this thing happened. Now, when you're writing a flashback, how do you write it? You write a flashback by using a first person flashback account, a first person pronoun. This means the one who is telling the flashback should be involved in that particular story. That's why at first I was talking about Chanju telling a story to the class. This means that Chanju was involved in that particular story, and if she is telling a recount, a flashback, she has to use first person pronoun. Now, what are the examples of the first person pronouns which are used? We have me, we have you, we have we have them, we have us, and we have our. All these pronouns are examples of first person pronoun. So that's that about flashbacks. If you have questions, please be free to ask by recording yourselves. Thank you very much.